Hello and welcome to Interventions, another Gundam cast blog. Should be intervention number 4 or 3, who knows. But in this one I'll talk about which Gundam is right for you. The first thing you do if you're into Gundam, you have to pick a design, be it a protagonist suit or maybe an enemy mobile suit, whatever you like. So for this video I'm gonna take the Exia since it has a lot of different incarnations. As you can see, it's the most popular suit from the season 1 of Gundam 00. And I don't think any other Gundam suit from 00's gotten the treatment like this one has. So you pick a design, and the articulation is basically the same for most kits and or figures, except for the super deformed and the first grade kits. And now on to the different options. I'll change the focus to blurry, and let's move in. Alright, so Mr. Sam Witwicky is going to help us for a sense of scale. Don't be lazy, Sam. Bumblebee will be back. So, first off, we got the Super Deformed kit. I already did a full review on him, and these kits, they're simple, they're cheap, about $10, and they're fast to build. He's missing his GN drive, but there's a limited articulation on the super deformed kits. I think these big-headed guys are popular, I think, with the ladies and with the kids, because they're cute and they make for nice display pieces. Like if you have a fancy schmancy office, you can have like a whole bunch of these on your desk, and you don't have to worry about like them falling or anything. They're simple. So next on, we'll move to the action models. The scale of the action model is about the same size as Sam Witwicky. The SD Gundam is also about the same size. See? The action models, I think they replaced the first grade kits of season 1. For Gundam 00 season 1, they had first grade kits of the 4 main protagonists, but for season 2 they decided to go with the smaller scale action models. These action models are pretty cool. They're in the $10 to $15 range. They have good articulation. For a full review, I guess you can see Prime 92's videos of these guys. But these guys, if you want season 2 kits and you want them cheap, they're your best choice. Next we'll move on to the HCM Pro. The HCM Pros are about the same size as Sam Witwicky and the action model kits. See, they're about the same size. But these aren't model kits, these are action figures. The bad thing is that they're expensive. They're in the $20 to $30 range. They're very articulated. I did a review of the Exia, so I'll probably have a link, like a little square, that'll link to that video review. And these, I tried to start collecting the HCM Pros, but for the price point that these guys cost, I would rather get a 1/100 model kit or a high grade 1/144 kit. But if you're into action figures and you want to give something to your kids, because they're durable. These things are more durable than model kits. Then this would be the way to go, the HCM Pro. Next up would be the first grade kit. Now, the first grade kit is about the $10 to $15 range. The closer to $10 you could get him, the better. He's a little bigger than Sam Witwicky, so already there you have some value because of its size. I already did a review of him, so you could check that out. Next up, since I don't have a mobile suit in action of the Exia, I decided to take the Tieran. I was going to use the Virtue, but the Virtue's a piece of junk that's not worth the money it's spent on, and neither was the Natalie. The Tieran is pretty good. It reminds me of the old figures from like before 2004. So they're about 4.5 inches. They're very articulated. They're out of production. The mobile suit in actions, they're not being made anymore. I think they've been replaced with the Robot Damashi figures, which in themselves are about the same quality, this good Tieran quality, but the price point is about $35 to $40, so it's kind of expensive. I don't think it's worth it. Not for, like I said before, the you could buy a 1/100 kit for that amount of money. But if you don't like building your model kits, you could buy the action figures and save yourself the trouble. Next up, we have the most popular kit. This is the high grade 1/144 kit. Compared to the mobile suit in action in the first grade, they're about the same size. These kits are very articulated, but since they're models, they're fragile. I haven't reviewed the Exia yet, but I plan to do my high grade Celestial Being kits as one full review. So these guys are the most popular. Their price range is about, about $15 to $25. This is the kind of kit that most everybody reviews, the 1/144 kit. Very nice, very easy to store, quick to build, but sometimes the small pieces are annoying. When I was building the flag and Graham's custom flag and the Enact, I had a problem with the small pieces flying out of my hands or getting lost. None of them got lost, but the pieces are so small that it's easy to lose them. Next up, we have my personal favorite, the 1/100 non-grade kits. Everybody likes to call these kits non-grade. I consider them high grade. So just because they didn't slap the sticker on it, I don't see the difference. If anyone can tell me a difference between a high grade and a non-grade, then leave a comment, but I don't see the difference. This is the best one for me because of its size. You see how he dwarfs Sam Witwicky. The articulation, and I guess they turn up better in pictures. The price point is about $30 to $40, $45 to $60 for bigger kits like the Virtue and the CeraVe. This is my favorite. If you're gonna buy a kit like of your favorite design, I would recommend the 1/100 kit. And now for the big Mamma Jamma, This is the 1/60 scale 12-inch Gundam Exia. These guys are pretty cool for display pieces. I think it's an upscale from the no grade. There's not a lot in the line, so there's very few to collect. They have all the articulation of a 1/144 kit. So if you're just like big display pieces, you can buy these. This guy cost me at around $60 to $70. Alright, my time's almost running out. Let me just compare the scale. Thanks for watching the Gundam intervention. I hope this helps. See ya.